Hello everyone, welcome to the session. Today we discuss about the scanf function. Scanf function is used to read the input values through the keyboard. For the syntax is integer, this is the return type, and CDECL is the parsing conversions, and scanf. Here within the braces we have n number of parameters. Among those, first is a string which accepts only format specifiers. Format specifiers means %d for integer, %f for floating point, %c for character, and to print the address of some variable we need to use %u. U represents unsigned integer value. Here from second parameter onwards we have variable name 1, variable name 2, so on up to variable name n. Every variable is preceded by using this ampersand operator. Now the scanf is predefined function. It means whose functionality is already defined, that is present inside the stdio.h header file. That means we are just using the scanf function in our program. We are not defining its functionality. We said that scanf function is to read the input values through the keyboard. So how it reads all those things is present inside the stdio.h header file. We simply use the scanf function to read the input values through the keyboard. Why we need to read the values through the keyboard means sometimes dynamically we need to change the value of a variable at the runtime. So every time it is not possible to change in the program. So to specify a value of a particular variable at runtime we use the scanf function. And we already said it accepts n number of parameters, among which first is string, and we need to specify only format specifiers. And remember one thing is, here for every format specifier and that particular variable is we have to read. Now for example, whenever we declare a variable we will having some memory location for the particular variable. Each and every variable we have declared in our program is having some memory location, and for every memory location there will be a memory address. See here, this is a memory location, and for every memory location will be having some memory address, and inside that memory address we are having the value of that particular variable. Consider our program x. Here we declared x. Whenever the x is declared we are having this as the value of variable. Here we have the value of variable, right? Here now it is a value of x variable. It is x, and we'll having some scanf function. Here the scanf function is to read the input through the keyboard on the console screen. See here, whenever scanf statement executes we read the input 10 through the console from the keyboard. Okay, now this value is replaced by the garbage value is replaced by the value 10 here. Now the new value is 10. Now this address of x, I said that no, this address represents the memory address. For what memory address? For x. So in the particular memory address I need value 10. So it searches for the particular address of x, and in that memory address it places the value of 10. Now thus that x represents the value. Now in printf it prints the value of x onto the console screen, x equal to 10. Now here the new value is 10. While declaring of x, initially the value is garbage value. Garbage value means some unknown or waste value that we don't need. Now let us discuss some examples. You know that every program should have a header file. In our program we are using both printf and scanf, so we use stdio.h header file where it contains the definition of the printf and scanf statement, and also we are using clr function, that is clear screen function, which we already discussed in the previous video. So I included stdio.h and conio.h. Now this is common for every program. Void main. We know that void is a return type, main is a user defined function with a predefined name. Here you can write our functionality. At present I need x. Here I declared x. Whenever I write here x declared, there will be one memory location created for x. I write down scanf %d, comma, where I need to specify value of x at memory address of x. Address of x, I need to give a value. So that is very important to specify the address in a scanf. People do mistake in writing that address, so it is necessary to write the address symbol there. We will see what happens if we don't write the address also. Here x equal to %d. %d is a format specifier for what value we are representing here, for x value. Now we use clr. We already discussed that clr should be used after the declarative statements. Now get ch is used to view the output at the time of execution itself. Now compile the code and run the code. We have empty console. It means we asked for reading the input, so 10 I am giving an input, x equal to 10. Yes, at times we don't know why it is blank, so it is necessary, or it is our understanding, to include a printf statement here, just to give as an indication that we need to write what we need to read from the keyboard. For very long programs it may sometimes difficult what values we need to read, so it is better practice to write printf statement before the scanf reading. Here giving message that enter x value, so I can get a message as enter x value. And now compile it and run the code. Here it asked for x value. Now I will give x value, x equal to 10. Similarly we have two or more variables. Here I declared int x, y, z. Here the 3 x, y and z are of type integers. I can also declare as in separate lines like int y, in z, but it takes more number of lines, so it is better of same data type variables can declare in a single line. Now enter the value of, we have 3 values now, x, y and z. For 3 values we need to specify 3 format specifiers, and for the 3 variables are of type integer, so we need to specify the %d. %d again we need to specify %d. And one more important thing is, in scanf, in specifying the format specifiers, we need not use any spaces between the format specifiers. Okay, and similarly address of y and address of z. Here we print y equal to %d and z equal to %d. Let us compile and run it. Now you need to enter x value, y value and 10. Z value 10, 20, 30. See what I get? 1. What I get here while running? I get some error values. I given y value as 20 and z value as 30, but I am getting some other value. This is because here I didn't specify the %d's variables. Now I need to specify the variables also. Now compile and run the code. Now x value 10, y value 20, z value 30. So I got now correctly. Now we said that we are storing in address of x, address of y. What is the address of each and every variable? See, to view the address we need to use %u here, %u and %u. So we don't need these two statements because at the time of declaration itself a memory will be created for that variable. So see, here we need to specify what we are printing here, the address. So address of x, address of y and address of z. Now compile the code. Now run the code. See, I am getting all three addresses. See here, z equal to 65,520, 22, 24. Here. Now, for example, if we see, if you want to know, then you can see size with the help of size of function. Size of function is used to tell the size of a integer or data types. Let us print size of x equal to, let us see, size of integer x, comma. I said while writing the printf, in printf the first parameter is string, and from second onwards we can have variables, function calling statements, etc., expressions. Now here it is a function calling statement, size of x. Now let us compile this. Now run this. See here, the size of x is 2. Size of x equal to 2, it prints there. So now we discussed about scanf statement, right? Now this is a question. If you know the answer, please comment in the comment section. This question is for scanf and this question is for printf. If you know answer, please comment in comment section with explanation. Thank you.